What's up, guys? Ron Harris here, MD Online Editor. Real quick video just to give you the results, the full results of the Mr. Big Evolution Portugal Pro. Just finished over there in Portugal. Surprise, no, not really any surprise. Andrea Presti from Italy looked phenomenal. Well-deserving winner. Pushed very, very hard today by Roman Fritz. Roman looked fantastic. A lot of people thought he was in contention for the win. Andrea Presti did win, got his ticket to Olympia. So let's see, Andrea was the defending champion. He was the Mr. Big winner from 2022, so no real surprise there. He'd also taken second to Crizo a few weeks ago at the M Pro Classic. He took second to New York Pro last year. Okay, so it was Andrea Presti, Roman Fritz, third place, the young guy from Germany, Emir Omaragic. Congratulations, Omar. Emir. Christian Wolski from Poland in fourth. Petar Klancier from Hungary in fifth. Little disappointed in Vlad Suhorochko from Ukraine, living in Dubai. Really thought he was going to be pushing for the win for this show. He was, along with Andrea, he was the favorite for Giles and myself when we did our preview for this show a few days ago. So sixth place for Vlad. Seventh place, Laszlo Schmidika from Hungary. Great Hungarian name, Laszlo. A lot of great Laszlos coming out of there. Italy's Alessandro Ori, eighth place. And ninth and last place, Lionel Bacchi from France. Lionel, again, apparently, from a few pictures I saw, did not look anything like the old Lionel Bacchi that we all thought was going to be, potentially Mr. Olympia one day a few years ago. That's how good his potential was. I'll go quickly through the live chat with you guys real quick. What's that? Ron, put the Muscular Development banner in the middle of the screen, bro. Oh, well, it's off to the side. I don't like having it all behind me. I like having, see all the other stuff. Roman looked great. Yeah, Vlad had too much oil in adults. We were hearing that from, Xavier at Desktop Bodybuilding. He was doing this whole thing overnight. Props to him. Stayed up all night. He's in Australia. So from like midnight on, this guy's been awake. It's what time is it over there? It's very early. So that has been an issue with Vlad in the past, is that his delts, which are huge, there's no reason for him to be putting oil in there to make them bigger. It might be just a matter of convenience, so where to put the gear, but apparently his delts looked suspicious again, as they did last year. We thought he was improving in that aspect and his delts weren't going to be an issue, but I guess that's why they bumped him down, because he really should have been fighting for the win. Disappointed with Peter? I mean, I didn't really see Peter, but Peter Klancier, fifth place, that's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, this is a really solid lineup. Marks from Massachusetts, love the show. Thank you, Marks. What else? This thing's moving. It's moving fast. Who won Roman Presti? Andrea Presti was the winner. It's in the title. Mr. Big Evolution Pro results. Andrea Presti wins. He looked phenomenal. His coach, Mauro Sassi from Team Stone, he's been posting pictures. Andrea's been posting pictures. And, condition was just spot on. Incredible. As was Roman's. The pictures and video I've seen of Roman's. A good Instagram channel. Check out Bodybuilders Without Borders. They have some good clips on there. But, man, Roman looked phenomenal. And, for a guy that didn't, size-wise, really doesn't compare to some of these guys, he's not a small guy, but he's not as large as like a Vlad or an Andrea. Man, Roman's really put together. Crazy muscle separation, detail, beautiful proportions on Roman Fritz. Emir is a future Olympian, no question. Yeah, and Emir is, 23, 24? He's still a very, very young guy. Lionel for president. President of what country? I don't know. Michael Williams, that Lionel improved from last year. Hopefully he can get better over time. I mean, his ship might have sailed. He might have had his chance. I'm not saying I don't write people off, but I'm saying he might have had his window, Lionel. That might have been it, and we might never see the Lionel that we, just a few years ago, we were thinking, this guy should be winning the Arnold Classic. He should be top 3 in the Olympia, top 5 in the Olympia. He never quite got there. Presti first. Yes, Andrea Presti from Italy. Congratulations on the way to the Olympia. Presti first. Francesco Gardamone. Grandissima vittoria di Andrea Presti. Grande Andre. Yes, it was a great victory for Andrea Presti. Great Andrea. Well-deserved win for Presti, says Rich B. Thanks, Ron MD. Our still have Roman hardened up toward the end. I wonder how close the top two was. Yeah, we'll know. So, guys, if you ever want to see the score sheets for this show, any show, they're always up by the next day on ifbbpro.com. That's a really good resource, that website. It has the schedule, the contest schedule for the whole year. Shows you, it goes by category. So if you want to know open bodybuilding, which shows are going to be, whatever division that you follow, you can look down and see what all the shows are going to be for the whole year. And there's a tab for the score sheets, the results, contest results. You can see the score sheets. It's always posted by the next day. So ifbbpro.com, really good resource, especially if you want to know schedules and you want to look at contest results. They do have all the results up there of every show. And, this weekend, I think there were 4 or 5 pro shows around the world. Big weekend. It's July. It's summer. It's contest season. Ron, irrelevant question. You think Ian's days are gone? Ian Valier? No. Ian just won Toronto. He's, gearing up for the Olympia. No, I mean, if Ian goes down the ranks in the Olympia this year again, which I don't, if that happens, because he was down to 11th place this year from, I think he'd been as high as 7th, right? If he goes any lower than 11th this year, then you could start talking about that. But I don't know. Give him a chance. Let's see what he does this year. Everyone's got off years, and you don't write people off. I stopped writing people off because, sometimes that was the case. They never really did quite make it back to the top after that. But a lot of times people showed up, surprised the hell out of me, looked fantastic, they come back and win shows. And these are people that hadn't been making top 5 for a while. So now Ian's still at the top of his game. He's still a young dude. I wouldn't write him up. Samoa, Brian Esser. Europe puts conditioning first. Love it. Yeah, I mean, it's. I don't know if judging standards differ that specifically from continent to continent, where you could say American judges prefer this, European judges prefer that. I think they're judging what's in front of them. If you're going for pure size, look at this lineup. Mass monster would have been Vlad Sukhorochko. He's just a giant freak of a man. But as people are saying, and I'm not speaking for the judges, I'm not saying this is why, but for him to be knocked down to 6th, it does seem logical to me that maybe his shoulders look like they had something in them. It could be just gear, guys. Competitors put their gear, usually shoulders, glutes. There's not that many places you can put your gear. So, yeah, I believe that's probably why he was knocked down to 6th. Because condition from the pictures I saw looked pretty dang good. Sam Awad, I think the head judge today was American. Yeah, they usually are. There's a few American judges that go around. Steve Weinberg goes to a lot of shows. Tyler goes to a lot of shows. We have a few other guys. Bill Sabilla. There's a woman who judges a lot of shows too. I know I should know these things off the top of my head, but I don't pay a whole lot of attention to who the judges are because I'm more concerned about the competitors. Switch your gear spots. Yeah, but there's only so many spots. That's from KSF. I'm on TRT and TRT Plus, as I call it. I started going in my lats just because I have so much scar. My glutes are like a massive scar tissue from years and years of pinning my glutes. My delts, I don't like to have inflammation and lumpy looks in my delts. It's just, to me, it's a bad look. So I'm going right there. Of course, my wife has to do it for me. I can't reach that. Good evening, S. McGee. Yeah, evening somewhere. So over in Portugal, they are 5 hours ahead of us. It is 8:37 p.m. in Portugal right now. So, yeah. So anyway, guys, yeah, I want to run down the results one more time. I'll put it in the description. I'll put it in the comments too. So first place, Andrea Presti. Second place, Roman Fritz. Third place, Emir Omaragic. Fourth place, Christian Wolski. Fifth place, Peter Klancher. Sixth place, Vladislav Suhorochko. Seventh place, Laszlo Smirika from Hungary. Eighth place, from Italy, Alessandro Ori. And ninth place, last place, Lionel Baggy from France. That is your full placings, all 9 guys. Yeah, no surprises, says myself. Presti winning. He looked phenomenal. Texas Pro will be big. Texas Pro will be big in 3 weeks. I think Tampa is going to be a really, really solid lineup too. Tampa and Texas are going to be big. Legion should too, but I think Tampa and Texas. Chicago too. Chicago's going to have a decent amount of talent too. No, Good Vito is, I think he just, I follow him on his Instagram, and I usually have to do C translation because he's Russian, but he posts in Portuguese. He lives in Brazil. He's got a Brazilian wife, I believe. So he speaks Russian and Portuguese. Don't think he speaks much English, but I think he said he was, I can't look it on my phone. If you look at Good Vito, I think he said on his last post, 6 and 7 weeks out or something. So yeah, I don't think he'll be doing the Texas or the Tampa. Maybe he's doing the lead. Well, there's a bunch of European shows too. He might be doing one of those. Amazing back. Easy Perón. I just saw NSP put out a video a few minutes ago. The prejudging just wrapped up. The finals just wrapped up. Well, the thing is that this was an odd show. They did judging and finals in 3 blocks. So they had 3 different blocks or sections. The first block, and these are the Portugal times, 8:30 a.m. They did men's physique, 212, and women's physique, judging and finals. Had a break. Came back at 1:30 p.m. Portugal time, did figure, classic physique, and wellness. Took another little break, came back at 5 p.m. Portugal time, and they wrapped it up with bikini, women's bodybuilding, and open men. So they did do judging and finals for the open men all at once in the last couple hours here. Strange format, but I think it's a cool format for people that really only care about certain divisions, so you don't have to sit there and, geez, what's on now? You know, at least this way, you know, if I only like one division, there's only 2 other divisions here I have to sit through that I don't care about. Whereas in a lot of these shows, you might be there. If you only care about open men, you got to sit there for a while waiting for open men. So I kind of like that idea. That's not a bad idea. Mike's channel, hello from Denver. So happy to see Roman Fritz doing so well. Yeah, Roman. Obviously, if Andrea Presti hadn't showed up today, or if Andrea had been a little bit off, Roman would have a win. Would have had a win, an Olympia ticket right there. There are so many pro qualifiers till the O. I think there's 6 or 7 left. When will be the next Dr. T? I love that show, says KSF. Dr. T, we do that every Tuesday morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern. We post a new show. So Tuesday morning, 9:15, we're going to have a new episode of Ask Dr. T. Please check that out. Also, on this channel, if you click on the live, because maybe it doesn't show up in the videos, did a great just fly on the wall thing. I followed Jose Raymond as he trained his good friend Nate Tello, who owns Gym Hub Boston, as Nate was doing one of his final workouts. It was a chest workout. He's competing as a 212 in the Vancouver Pro next weekend. So I hung around for the whole 40 minutes, captured the whole workout and some posing in the posing room at the end. It was cool if you guys like to see that real-time training, not the edited stuff with all the crazy music and, you know, they only show the best angles and the best set. This was the whole workout. Myself, SMG, how many pro shows they have before the Olympia? I'd really like to limit the pro shows for a couple of months. No, there's more than that. So let me take a look here. We have Vancouver Pro this coming weekend. I think the finals are on Sunday. That's the 15th. Chicago Pro is on the 22nd. There's another pro show in Spain on the 30th. Tampa Pro is August 5th. Texas Pro is August 19th. Masters Olympia is the end of the month. That is also a qualifier for the Olympia. September, there's a pro show in Italy on the 10th. There's another European Pro on the 17th. I bet that's in Alicante. There's a France Pro on the 29th. So these are all Olympia qualifiers. Legion Sports on the 7th and Italy Pro on October 8th. I heard that the Legion Sports was the final qualifying show, but if it's the same weekend, I'm thinking that Italy Pro is probably a 1 too. So how many more shows? How many chances left to qualify? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 11 more chances to turn. There's 11 more shows left that somebody can qualify for the Olympia. That's a lot of spots left for the Olympia to qualify. That's pretty damn good. Does Andrea deserve winning? Yeah, Andrea, from the pictures I saw, looked phenomenal. So I'm going to run down the results one more time, and then I'm going to let you guys go because I don't have any pictures or video to keep you entertained. It was just my lovely voice. So first place, Andrea Presti. Second place, Roman Fritz. Third place, Emir Omoragic. Fourth place, Christian Volsky. Fifth place, Peter Klancher. Sixth place, Vlad Suhorochko. Seventh place, Laszlo Schmirika. Eighth place, Alessandro Ori. Ninth place, Lionel Becky. That is it. That's the show, guys. Appreciate you watching. We'll be back with more coverage. Giles is going to do some coverage of it. He's going to get a winning interview with Andrea for his Global Muscle show that's going to be out Wednesday. So if you have your notifications on for this channel, guys, both in the notification bell on YouTube and on your phone, you'll know when we have great content coming out. So that's it. Can provide photos. No, I don't have any. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.